How did Romero took away Garcia's hook for 12 rounds? By the end of this video, you will know exactly how Romero managed to defend a punch that a more accomplished defensive boxer couldn't. People say that Romero defended the hook because his hand was up, and they say that Haney got hit because his chin was open. But Romero actually got hit by Garcia's hook even with his hand up, and he even managed to defend the hook with his chin wide open. In reality, Romero's successful defense came down to his positioning in the exchanges. Understanding this positioning will not only help you to explain how Romero took away Garcia's left hook, but it will also help you to take away your opponent's best shots. Let's start by defining what is positioning in the exchanges. Some boxers are at their best when they initiate the attack, when they go first in the exchange. Other boxers operate better when they look for the counter, when they go second in the exchange. How you position yourself in the exchanges has a huge impact on how the fight will develop. With this in mind, the question becomes, what is Garcia's strongest position? Can you guess where in the exchange is he strongest? At first glance, it seems like Garcia is at his best when he goes first, especially if you watch his earlier fights. But if you pay closer attention, you will see that Garcia has the most success when his opponents step in into punching range first, and he punches second. Sometimes they open up as they step in, walking into his shots. Sometimes Garcia freezes them in range before he lets his hands go. While Ryan is technically the first one punching, the exchange starts when his opponents enter punching range. By the time Ryan punches, the exchange has already started. So, Garcia is at his best when he is second. As soon as his opponents step in range predictably, Garcia can comfortably let his hands go at full power. And the longer they stay at this range, the more punches Garcia can throw and the higher his chances of finishing them. Garcia vs. Barrios is a good example of how devastating are Ryan's punches when his opponents step into punching range and stay there. But now, notice how Garcia's accuracy suffers as soon as he has to step in for his target. When Garcia has to step in to be first in the exchange, his punches don't have the same effect. Here is the key to taking away Garcia's hook, and his whole offense in general. If you make him reach, it becomes easier to defend and becomes easier to counter. Tank Davis proved this concept by allowing Ryan to be first and overreach. This allowed him to defend and counter the hook. So now that we know Garcia's strongest position, we have to ask, what did Haney do wrong to keep getting hit with the same hook? And what did Romero do differently? Haney started the fight too aggressive, standing at a punching range for too long. All Garcia had to do is to use his probes to make him open up, and then he will counter. Every time Haney overcommitted without feints, Garcia was able to counter him as he came in. As we saw before, standing your ground at punching range allows Garcia to attack at his best. Even with superior defensive skills, Haney had no chance because he was defending in the position that was best for Garcia. As long as Garcia was being second in the exchange, he will have the upper hand. With Romero, it was different. Garcia was being first reaching in with his hook, and Romero just had to counter the counterpuncher. When Garcia used his probes, Romero would move away from punching range, making him miss. Forcing Garcia to reach in is what made it easier to defend the punches. By letting Garcia to be first in the exchange, Romero managed to defend the shots that Haney couldn't. From this defensive base, all Romero had to do to defeat Ryan was to use feints to throw off his rhythm. He also used the jab to the body to score points without presenting an easy target to get countered. If you want to learn exactly how Romero used his jab and his feints to defeat Garcia without walking into any counters, click on this video. And if you are struggling in your sparring and you are not sure exactly what's going wrong, I can break down your rounds and tell you exactly what is going wrong and how to fix it. You can click the link in the description to get started.